Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another exciting game of Deaths of Athazar. In this video, we're going to go through the first two phases of a typical game of DOA and discuss some of the strategies that you can use to become a better player. To be a better player, you have to just remember a few things. One, you're going to have to remember the four basic strategies that we've highlighted in previous videos. And if you haven't seen those videos, you can go back through the channel and refresh your memory. Two, you have to keep your eyes on the number of cards on the pass. And three, you're going to have to keep watch of which cards are in the graveyard. If you follow these three basic steps, you can make the best decisions for yourself and improve your chances of winning. So the first strategy you want to do is, of course, look at your own hand and start the arrangements of firsts, seconds, and thirds. Here we have an assassin, archer, a brawler, a sailor, a merchant, a hunter, and a sorcerer. So if we arrange them, we would place the sorcerer and merchant as a first. Remember, we want to keep at least one disruption card as a first, and since we have two, we are going to keep them both. We're going to have to keep them both to see if we can use them later. Now, the hunter, as a general rule, is not put in first. You want to keep first available if you need to stop any of the players from getting ahead. Then we arrange our seconds. These are the cards we are actually going to play on our turn. Now, we have a few options here. The assassin can kill any of the remaining cards in our hand. The archer can kill the brawler, and the brawler the sailor. Now, since the assassin is the most powerful of the five, we are not going to play him first. We'll save him for when we have less cards, maybe around 2 or 3 cards if we can. So we'll match the archer with the brawler. Archer kills even numbers. We're going to save the assassin, and we're going to put the sailor and the hunter in the third column. Thirds are cards that we're going to generally pass over to the next player. Now, usually only one card can be a third, but since we have the hunter, we have 2 thirds that we can pass because the hunter allows you to pass 2 cards instead of 1. So sorcerer, merchants are firsts, archer, brawler, assassin are seconds, and our sailor and hunter are thirds. And as always, the game begins with a pass to the right, and it is here you want to watch the table very carefully and keep track of how many cards are passed. So let's do that now, all right? So we see on the pass, everybody passed 2 cards except the opposite player. Now, there are 4 pieces of information you can deduce from the pass here. Which cards are in the hand of the person on the right, which cards were in the hand on the person to your left. We may know which cards are in the hand of the opposite player. And lastly, how many cards each player currently has. And after the pass, we see that the right player has 7, opposite player has 8, and the left player has 6. We also know that at least 2 of right player's hand is a hunter and sailor. Opposite player has at least 1 hunter, and left player had a hunter brawler. So just try to keep this information with you because you're going to need it after each player plays. And it's here you have to watch how each person plays. So let's take a look at that. Now, after the play, right plays assassin kills brawler. Opposite uses the princess to kill 2 magicians. Left plays brawler kills sailor, and you play conservative with archer kills a brawler. Now, after everyone has played, it's time to look at the graveyard, and here is where you start making more deductions about the game. The graveyard can tell you how many of a particular character is left in the game. And this is when you're going to have to use strategy number 1 of knowing the deck. And if you don't know that strategy, you can again go back and review that video we have on our channel to help you refresh on that. And looking at what's left in the graveyard, we can deduce 4 things. There are 3 magicians left in the game, 2 archers, 6 brawlers, and 6 assassins, and 9 sailors, one of which of them is in the hand of the right player. So as you can see, you can get a lot of initial information playing Deaths of Athazar just after 2 phases, and you're going to want to store this information as the game progresses. So in our next video, we are going to continue the game and discuss some more strategies and decision-making moves to see if we can continue to apply some of the things we discussed today. This was just a little short video to just kind of get you into the mindset of how you can become a better player at DOA. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the notification button down below, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.